Yeah, I jumped too late. Yeah. I saw it coming. I hate when my teammates do that. So here, most likely in your mindset, yeah, but it's not trash for the reason that you think it is. Okay? In your mindset, you're second man, right? So you played like the last man here, but you're not last man. So here, your teammate played. So your teammate played, you are now the first man. You're the next one that can go on an actual, well, maybe more here, now that your teammate can't go anymore. So now you're the first man. Even though you're more behind than your teammate, you are the first man. You're the next one that needs to go to a challenge. And you can go to your challenge as soon as your teammate's gonna be able to go on the next ball after you. Make sense, Weaves? Because here, your teammate, he's recovered. He speed flipped. He has boost enough to make a save if a shot would end up going past you. I don't want to say pre-jump, because pre-jump would indicate jumping before he jumps from the wall. That's not what I'm saying. Now that he jumped and he's showing you that he's going for an airplay, you can jump and challenge him. Challenge him means like to... Basically, he's saying, I'm gonna go put the ball in the net, and you are saying, no, you're not. Okay? He might be able to get the ball around you, but it's gonna be much harder for him than if you weren't there. Right? Because he's gonna have to go around you. So higher or faster or slower, or get a reset, or much faster and get a double tap, or instead of just pushing it into the net. That's your job as the first man, is to make his life harder. Yes, exactly. And for your mate, it's gonna be much easier if you make his job harder. It's much harder to beat you and still have control of the ball to beat your teammate as well, than to just beat your teammate. Okay? But what happens is you took so long to jump that when you actually were at the challenge, the ball beats you both. You both are here, and your teammate can't space more because there's a wall here. Right? he can't go outside the field. So here the blue guy is basically gonna do this. Okay? And you ended up challenging him about here. So your teammate has this to react to your force. If you had jumped quicker and challenged them here and forced them to go around you a bit further, let's say, your teammate would have had all of this to readjust his trajectory, and knew that the guy could not score anywhere here because you pushed him out of the way with your challenge. So he would have had just this to cover with all this time. That's why the first man that hesitates like that is basically useless. You are both second men in this situation, and it's not good. We lose a chance of making their life harder. And it seems to be a pattern that you seem to be scared to challenge, whether it's scared or anxious, or don't trust yourself, or don't want to make a mistake. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but you don't go on your challenge when you should. The little air quotes I would add is because you play casual a lot, you're going to end up with lobbies that are very different in skills. Okay, sometimes you're going to have a great teammate like this one, and sometimes you're going to have a bad teammate. Yes, sometimes you're going to have to shadow more because your teammate's useless. And sometimes you're going to have to challenge more because your teammate's actually in position and is doing its job. It's going to be hard to judge properly. But in this case, your teammate showed you time and time again that he was doing his job, so you need to do yours. Like this. A bit close there. Yeah. So you want to play and you want to score a goal. Okay? What ball is possible that it could be your turn to play with this situation? Is he gonna make a pass to you? He can't make a pass to you. Option 2, miss double tap. Maybe, but he's not going fast enough. I doubt it. Okay, so most likely he's air dribbling into the net and it's going to be blocked by the defense. Well, if it's not, he scores. Yay. Move on. But you don't have to play if he scores, right? You're going to have to play if the blue team makes a save. You keep moving up, you move up, you move up, you move up, and then when they actually make the save, you're too close, so you run away. Right? Look at this ball. Could it be more free and open? So this is an issue of... Yeah, so I'm not surprised that's going to be a trash shot because it's going to be a very hard ball to score. Because you weren't in the right place, but at the wrong time. I'm just going to let that sink in for a second. A lot of players think of Rocket League about positioning. They want to be in the right place. You were in the right place. Your positioning was great. You took the right line, but you were there much too early. Basically, what we wanted is here to be here. You see what I mean? Facing forward like that. And then we have a chance to score it. Do you see what I mean? So you were like following your teammate, but how you were following your teammate, there was no chance in hell that you could actually play after him, because either he was putting it in the net or this was happening. It was pretty much the only two options. Well, the other one would be a massive clear towards their net, but they weren't well positioned, and it's your teammate's job to try not to get dunked cross-field into your net. And again, let's say you get here and they get a decent save like this in the corner, you would have had a much better line to get to it than being here and having to do this S-wide turn to get there, right? In summary, a bit close, but it's not necessarily that you were close, it's that you were in position too early. Yeah. See, I don't mind that. That's fine. I miss shots like that all the time. No, it's fine. It wasn't open. They were defending. Like, yes, if you have, like, yes, maybe I would have scored top corner, but you need to put a top pixel top corner shot here. Right after a quick turn. Okay? I'm not expecting you to do that. My specialty is taking shots like that, and I'm not sure I would sink it 10 out of 10 times. It's more 7 times out of 10, and I'm a GC2 whose specialty is taking those type of shot. Okay? It's a tough shot. I like what you did. You're like, it's a tough shot. I'm gonna chip it backboard to myself and try to tap it in. Much easier. And you tried and you didn't succeed. It's fine. If you never try, you're never gonna succeed. Right? The other play where you tried an air dribble and ended up landing with the ball and then taking a shot, you tried something and it worked. This time you tried something and it didn't work. It's not the end of the world. I feel like you're tough on yourself. Like, it's fine. You're champion rank. Like, I don't expect you to sink 100% of your double taps. You actually almost made it against 2 grand champions. Like, that's another thing. Did you know the composition of the lobby when you played? Do you have that tool that I have here? Not a lot of people know about that, so most likely you didn't know there were 2 grand champion defenders against you. Oh, you knew? Are you a grand champion? You know, you're doing... How can I say? You're playing in a GC2 lobby, and you're actually... I don't want to say surviving, it's not what I mean, but like you're actually playing with them. It's not like, you know, when sometimes there's a viewer that is gold and wants to play and whatever. Even if I play casual with him, he can barely hit the ball. He can hit the ball if the ball hits him, basically, right? He's not playing the game. You know, you're actually playing the game, and your rank over here says that you're champion 1, you're full rank above you, and that full rank is much bigger than if you would be playing diamonds. It's basically if you were playing platinums or high gold, what they are compared to your rank. Keep up. That's what I was looking for. So you're not carrying the lobby. Like, I'm not being mean. I hope you can see that. Like, your teammates doing the heavy lifting, but you're not... I wouldn't say that you're a burden, right? You see, you keep up. Yeah. Well said. Ah, that sucks.